The Eagles continue their head coaching interviews. Cowboys offensive coordinator Kellen Moore, Colts offensive coordinator Nick Siriani got interviews on Tuesday. Dennis Allen, the Saints defensive coordinator, we were just saying the other day, this guy can't get a sniff. He's getting a sniff from the Philadelphia Eagles. He deserves it. I'm not saying he deserves a job, but at least talk to the guy. Their defense has been really good the past few years.
Yes.
He's a former coach of the Raiders, and don't hold that against him that he didn't survive in a pit of dysfunction.
Right.
Who could survive there?
Yeah, right.
So,
not many people are.
Yeah. So look at all the names. And, people continue to be fascinated by the possibility of Josh McDaniels taking the job. I had Tom Curran on PFTPM yesterday. And, hey, how many more times is the window going to be open for McDaniels?
Yeah, that's right.
This could be it. This may be your opportunity to get a head coaching job, because it may not be in the offing in New England, and you may not be getting offers like you used to if you stay there, assuming that they don't find another franchise quarterback, and who knows when that's going to happen.
Yeah, no, I mean, who does know? It's great to see Dennis Allen, like you said, get the interview. To me, that would be the type of guy. He's the same, a little bit of the same version of Josh McDaniels. Okay, younger guy, but not real young. Had the job before, was in a messed up situation in a lot of ways, but understands how to put together an organization and a football team. Been a part of it there with Sean Payton, all of those things. That to me is the kind of guy I just, if I was running the Eagles, I would look at. I don't, as much as, hey, Kellen Moore, hey, I know you're going to be in this conversation, and Nick Siriani, you're the offensive genius guru guys. We're going to hear about your names next year and all that, I think, to continue here. But those type of guys, to me, don't match up with, like, what Philadelphia is trying to do. Oh, let me get a young, inexperienced coach and now have to deal with all these issues on this team that even an experienced coach would have a hard time dealing with, and we're going to throw you in there, and then we're going to build for the future as we're doing it. And, man, you're going to get crapped on by the Philadelphia media and the fans all the time, and it's going to be great. Hope you can deal with it, young, inexperienced guy. That, to me, is where I don't see that. I could be wrong, but I would rather have somebody been there, done that a little bit.
There's two other dynamics here that I think may be at play. One is that you can pick brains of these guys.
Yeah,
so,
right.
hey, we know who we want, right? But why not take advantage of this opportunity to talk to all of these other guys, and in the process of talking to these guys, we may pick some things up that will help us when we play the Saints or the Cowboys or the Colts or whoever in the future. That's a very real element to these job interviews, and Al Davis was the master at that. He talked to everybody because it was an opportunity to get information from anyone and everyone who thought they were interviewing for the job. Secondly, and I recall this happening, and my God, it's been 10 years ago, when the 49ers initially hired Trent Baalke as a GM, and reportedly he'll be the new GM in Jacksonville, he won kind of like a contest of lightweights, frankly. I don't mean that he's the lightweight, but you interview other people and it makes him look good. Like maybe the idea is they've already locked onto a Josh McDaniels or someone else, and it looks like they've done their due diligence, and this guy stands out because look at all these other guys we talked to.
Right.
It's not just we locked onto one guy. We've talked to all these people, and this guy's clearly our best choice.
Yeah, I don't think that's a crazy thought. I think more than anything, though, your first thought is probably more to the truth. The stealing of information, yes, we get to know that on certain teams. The other thing is just, hey, oh, this is how you guys did this? So, whoa, that's interesting. Let me write that down. We could probably apply to that to our front office. It is. It's the stealing of information in totality about how teams prepare, how their draft boards, whatever. It all set up. They're going to try to steal these ideas, certainly, but they're going to do their homework here. They got a very rare, crazy situation, and they need to take time to listen to coaches, figure out who's the right guy for the situation, and probably ultimately listen to the guy who has the best plan or plan of attack to help them get out of where they are right now. Like I said yesterday, I think Josh McDaniels would be the perfect guy for that job.
I was on WIP yesterday afternoon with John Marks and Ike Reese, and I tried to be somewhat restrained in my expression of opinions, but I said in probably more tactful language what I've said here. Who the hell in their right mind would want that job right now? Who wants to walk into that? I used my line that winning the championship was like a taste of some highly addictive drug, and now they want more, and it's harder to operate in that environment with a trophy in the lobby. It's not easier. And I just, all the different factors, all the different things stirring around, thank you, but I'll wait till next year. That continues to be my position.
Well,
and it could be that for McDaniels, there is no next year. Maybe he knows this is his chance. This is the Indiana Jones slide under the door, reach back and grab your hat, because otherwise, if you don't do it now, you're never getting through that doorway.
I think that's right. But, I mean, to me, the whole list is like that. I feel like every coach on there has got a little bit of well, I don't know. Todd Bowles, you've gotten it once. Here, do you want it again? Dennis Allen, you had it once. It wasn't that great. Do you want it again? Hey, Kellen Moore, Nick Siriani, nobody else is really interested in you, so you're pretty desperate to want this, huh? Yeah, I mean, I feel like the whole list is that type of guy, really, where they have no other option, and they're going to look at it and go, wait, do I want to deal with this? This might be my only option, or I go back to my old job. I don't know. That's the sense I get.
Well, I was told over the weekend that there's no timetable, but don't be surprised if it happens this week. So there's no timetable, but don't be surprised if it happens this week. There are 2 left, Eagles, Texans, and
yucky
on both. Just wait. Just stay. Do the Brian Daboll and stay where you are.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.